the, oh god, what are we on? It's the 11th of May, and I'm up early because we'll all be fighting over this tractor. There's some obviously Simba soloing to do, and there's some flat lifting to do at some more maize land we're preparing. But this is going to take a bit of work. 90% of it's beautiful, and then some of it is bloody horrible, very, very wet. You saw where Jake got stuck with his tanker. Yes, he maybe should have been in that position, but he's got a bit of, we've got a bit of criticism for it. For me slagging the ATS off, sorry about that, you massive lads and lasses. And Jake driving it wet all. So anyway, not to worry. We're quite thick-skinned here. But yeah, it's going beautiful. So as I say, yeah, I'm up early to get a couple of 3 hours in front of Ollie when he comes into work to take over to finish off. Phil's got some more muck to put on this land as well. Decided to give it a thin covering to top its slurry nutrients up. Then we've got a bit to move. But yeah, going well. Oh, get a bit dry. Never satisfied, are we? She's where it's normal land, it's about 31 to 35 litres. Where it's horrible land at Yonnet, we're up to 50, so it certainly makes a difference on our workload. We talked about the idea of selling this Simba Solo, but I don't know, more I look at it today, then more I think it's making a right job. And what could we better it with? In the wrong hands though, they can leave the soil uneven. You know, if you've got too much tilt on your front discs, you can have it, well, front and back discs, you can have it get a bit of a wavy effect. But I mean, I've got legs in 9 and 10 inch, and then the discs are working at about 3 or 4 inch, and it's just breaking that crust to get some air into it to dry it out. I'd like it to do. I'd like to leave it like this, and then and possibly do it again when it's dried a bit, and then just power it and drill it. Yeah, there's some sandy pits in it, and there's some heavy clay, and then there's some gravel at top. Our soils are very, very varied. But yeah, good machine. It's only 3.3 metre wide, 4 legs. But we won't want anything any bigger because we can pull it. I know Wardy's got a 4.5 metre one, but if you bring a 4.5 metre down here, you'd need a big muscly tractor on front of it. I don't think this would pull it. It'd give me a quad track job. Force. Phil's spreading muck. He's just finishing that little bit of muck off at that side. I've put the front weight on. It's a weight off a track marshal. I don't know what it weighs, but it's heavy. And it's made a hell of a difference. 4%, 5% slip now. I was like in the sort of early teens up to 20 before, so it's amazing how the difference it makes. So yeah, it's drying real nice on with me, so I think tomorrow if I get a chance I'm going to run the subsoiler over it, because we could be in for a change of weather. Best thing we ever did was buy that spreader. Even my dad admits he was a bit dubious, I was a bit dubious to be honest. Anyway, we've done days and days with it already. And it's a hell of a spreader. It's a bit smaller than what we usually hire, but when the pressure ain't on, you aren't bothered really. And yeah, we just go do a bit here and there, you know, an hour here and an hour there sort of thing, without planning a bus, you know, a big hire day. So, Phil's got his daughter with him. She wants to be an agronomist, which is brilliant. So So she's quite interested in farming. She's joined Young Farmers, and yeah, I think it's a good profession to be in. Just before night, it's prattling about with this Deutsch 6-rotor tedder, and it has got a couple of issues, but well, what is its issues? It's bent here. Wants that arm lifting up, and also they're all in sync. They're perfect. But there's something adrift here. It's slipped, and it would clatter. So there's something probably to address in here. We think it's this UJ. That UJ wants sorting, but it's bloody, I tell you what, very, very straight really. I mean, it's an age, but very straight if someone wants a project. And put it right for a few £100. What do we want for it? Yeah. Just a little bit of work in that farm. It's got steering. Well, everything's quite good about it, but you know, it needs addressing. Does that problem? As it is, 11.50, and it leaves us a drink, and someone gets a cheap tedder. Yeah, it's a right enough of that. 11.50. Yeah, it's got that steering. Has ours got that? I don't think so. No, ours ain't. Our Lily ain't got that, and it lets it down a bit, because we do chuck a lot in edge bottom when it's a real good crop, and there's a lot down edge sand. We chuck a lot in edge bottom, so yeah, that's a disadvantage with our Lily.
Yeah, because it chucks it about, leaves quite a gap.
Yeah, or flails it into edge.
Yeah.
So, but
no, as in you can chuck it quite far away. You could win it.
Right, fold her up then. Watch your window. See what, I think I've underdone myself at 11.50, but no, it can go that. Because yeah, there's just needs a mechanic to buy it. Right, get her out where then. This last cow to calve, she's just looking a little bit more uncomfy than she normally does. She's as fat as a seal, and she hasn't had a lot of grub. She's getting some real dry hard day and a couple of beat a day, and yeah, she's looking a bit more close. Her bag's filling up, but it isn't massive. God, these are mucky. These are getting unlimited beat and some nice silage. That's the bloody great calf what was born, what we maybe should have left as a bull, but he's just a little bit short in neck, like I said, but they're ready for out and all. But I just don't want to separate when she's had her calf, I'll send these two out to grass. It's gonna spread the calving pattern out. You know, these are gonna be, they haven't been, obviously these have just calved, haven't seen bull since, so these are gonna be a lot later than the rest, but it's a little bit of hassle, but it ain't bad. Well, that one's got a bit of a cough. Just keep my eye on that little bugger. Looks bright enough. But this is what we call skinny cow. She's calves drawing everything off her. And yeah, she ends up skin and bone while she's feeding a calf. Can the guy who's interested in that offset mashio topper give us a ring? Because I've lost your details, and sorry, I've got another couple of people sort of keen. If you aren't, but I thought I'd give you first refusal soon. I've dealt with you in the past, so yeah, give us a ring, please. Right, on that note, I'm just off to see Archie drilling maize, and then home time. Well, I'm off brickying actually, building a well in my drive. So if you like this channel, Rough Hard Farming here, Yorkshire, with a rough hard drive at the moment, so I've been told I have to do my drive, so by the wife. So right, on that note, bye for now.